In today's video, I will try my hand at rehauling yet another cheap monster mask. Let's hope my work kills. Hello everyone, Manny here. Thank you so much for watching. Now, before I get started, I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for all the love and the comments and the likes that you left in that last video. You guys truly make me feel great about myself and about the work that I put out. Again, thank you guys so much. Now, if you did watch the last video, I don't want to sound like a broken record, so just to sum it up, I'm going to rehaul this cheap AliExpress mask, and I'll go ahead and I'll link it in the comments below, so if you want to buy it and try the same thing. This one smells bad. I didn't want to put too much money into it, so for the base, I'm going to start it off with this PlastiDip. I know a lot of artists use the clear PlastiDip to seal the paint, so I wanted to try it with the base coat. Is that a good idea? I don't know, but we'll try it out. I guess I'm going to try it so you don't have to, or I'm going to try it so you can too. So yeah, that's going to be the base, and then I'll just go ahead and put some other colors on top of it, and then we'll seal it off. We'll do the hair, and then we'll hope for the best. For this video, again, I don't want to put too much money into it, so I'm just using stuff that you can find at your local Walmart or art store, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, whatever. I'm not going to rehair this mask. We will work with what we have, and what we have is not great. So let's go ahead and see what we can do with this guy here. I think his name was Pancake. Step number 1, let's get this guy back into shape. And yes, that is a pun. All right, I think that's probably the best it's gonna get. This line down the center does not want to straighten out, but we'll move on to the eyes. And of course, for the eyes, we're just gonna clean up what's already there. Maybe just widen them just a little bit, but nothing too crazy. All right, I think that came out pretty okay. Next up, PlastiDip. Next up, I am going to dry brush this cream color that I've made using white, yellow, and brown all over the mask. And I'll have to brush it ever so slightly so that way the cracks still show, and I'll have to do more than one coat for sure. And for the burnt side, it's just the standard yellow color that I'm going to dry brush as well. Alright, so this mask is a little too stark for my liking, so what I'm going to do now is a quick black wash. Also going to throw in some browns in there. What I'm doing here is just trimming the extra latex so it gives the effect that it was burned off. And for the charred hair look, I'm simply mixing Elmer's glue and black acrylic paint. Next up, I'm going to add some blood to the gunshot wound on the cheek, and for that I'm using clear Elmer's glue and a mix of food coloring. You kind of have to play around with the food coloring. It took me like 4 or 5 times to get it right, but I believe I used mostly red, orange, and a little bit of green and blue. You know that saying, you can't polish a turd? I found that to be true while rehauling this turd of a mask. At first I thought, okay, this is an okay mask, but once I really started spending time with it one-on-one, I saw the flaws. The overall sculpt of it is not great. The forehead area is very warpy. The eyes are too close. There's a crease right down the center of the mask that just makes it have this pointy look to it that will not go away. The details in the mask are too strong. And I thought that was going to be a good thing, but at first, I thought it was a recast of the Halloween Kills mask, but I think it's just its own sculpt. In my unboxing video, some people were saying it's a Kills mask, other people were saying it's an Ends mask. I think it's a hybrid of the two, maybe even a hybrid of all three. That's the inspiration for my paintwork, just a hybrid of all 3 Blumhouse films. I'll be honest, it's not my favorite, but it is honest work. I think it's time for the reveal, but first, let's go ahead and look at what it looked like one more time before I started. Yikes. So with that being said, please go easy on me. I tried my absolute best. I hope you guys like it. And here we go. I can see where people said this looked like an Ends mask, mostly with this side right here because of the extra detailing, but also there's a lot of detail here. I honestly think that they were going for a Kills mask because the cut here, the big pronounced lip. Of course, it's the same mask in Ends, so I guess this could be just an Ends mask. I don't know. What do you guys think? Shaping this thing was a nightmare. I had to put some stuffing here on the sides. It's just not a fun mask to work with. I'd like to try my hand at doing an actual Kills mask from Tots. That would be pretty cool. Maybe that's in the future, but yeah, this is my hybrid mask. Be sure to stay to the end of the video. I'll go ahead and I'll include some more shots of just the mask itself, but that's my mask, and I don't hate it, I don't love it, but for a cheap $10 mask, I think I might have made it a little bit better. I think this is the part where I have to put it on right. For you guys, I will. I just hope that it doesn't smell. Last time my head smelled for like a week. And my head always smells. It's not terrible. But it's not great. It's not my favorite, but it is my least favorite. Alright, let's put this thing on. Ooh, this thing smells. What do you think? It's actually pretty comfortable. Do I look like James Jude Courtney? I think the eyes are too close together, but there's nothing that I can do for that. So, alright, I'm gonna take this off. Alright guys, that is my attempt at rehauling this cheap AliExpress mask. And one more time, for your convenience, if you do plan on buying one of these, I will link this exact mask in the description so you can go ahead and buy this exact same one that I have here. And maybe you can try rehauling one yourself. And you could share it with me because I would love to see what someone else could do with it. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. On your way out, please hit that like button and the subscribe button. I would truly appreciate it. And until the next video, peace.